I woke up this morning with a really heavy heart, just struggling with things that have been said and resolution that hasn't been sought. And I have this thing on loop in my head where I had told somebody, like, this really hurt me. And I just really didn't appreciate it. And on loop in my head, I can just hear them saying, and I would do it again. And I just remember that feeling of just absolute devastation, knowing that, like, you meant what you said, and by your own words, you would do it again. And so I have been praying that the Lord would help soften my heart to that and not hold on to that and play that in a loop in my head over and over and over, because it's not doing anything productive for me, right? And so I had stopped to get a coffee, and when I got back in the car, my phone connected, and Casting Crowns came on. And I love Casting Crowns. Casting Crowns, their music has got me through some of the hardest times in my life, and I think this one's going to be no exception. And as I'm sitting here listening to this song, and I'm trying to just, like, give this to God, like, set it at his feet and say, God, I just don't want this to make me mean and bitter and resentful. I just want to let it go. I want to choose to see only good in people, regardless of how they see me. I know what my intentions are, and you know who I am, God. And as I'm sitting here, and I'm like, okay, I can control my attitude, and I can control my thoughts. And so all the way from my house to work, it's about a 45 minute trip, I just worshiped. And I pulled into the parking lot, and as I was about to get out of the car, I was like, you know what? I know I'm not the only one this morning that woke up heavy. But I just want to tell you that there is a God out there who loves you immensely. He loves you so much that he sent his only son to die on a cross for you so that his blood would atone for your sins. And you didn't have to ask for it. It was a free gift. And if you will just let him, he can absolutely change your life. And he will make sure that you're never alone in any of these things that, you know, as human beings we struggle with, because other human beings are going to let us down. But our God never does. He never fails us. He's the same God on the mountain as he is in the valley. And so as I pulled into this parking lot today, I thought about how good he is and how gracious he is. And without him, I would be a crumbled heap right now, because I never thought I could live through anything like this. If you ask anyone close to me, I always said, if this were to ever happen, y'all better say goodbye, because I won't be here. And I've never even had thoughts like that before. I didn't even know it was possible for this to happen. But it did. And I'm still here, and I'm still okay, and I'm still able to be a good mom and a good wife, and I'm still valuable. And I think that's, like, I never thought that I was valuable without that situation. I thought that was the only way that I had value. And I think that the Lord has used this time to show me that I'm so much more than the box that I put myself in. And I'm forever grateful for a God who loves you that much, that he will give you something to show you what your worth really is. As a human, I think I just, like, tied myself to something that wasn't fair to me. And I think God is using this to show me, like, I made you for more than just this. And if the answer is, and I meant it, and I would do it again, then you know what, Cam? Sometimes you just got to let things go. And you just got to move on, and you got to know that even though it's not your choice, not everything is about you. And you know what? What a beautiful lesson. So anyways, I hope that if you woke up heavy this morning, you have the opportunity to worship your way through it as well. And if you need somebody to pray with you or to hear you out, my messages are open. All right. Love you guys. I got to go to work. Bye.